What is going on, losers? Welcome to the Lost Losers podcast. I am your host, Mr. John McQuett. Sitting next to me and joined once again by my beautiful bride, Miss Andrew McQuett.
Hello.
The Tots
the show.
That's right, the Tots of the show. And joining once again, the COVID boy from good old Dallas, Texas, Mr. Donny Porter.
I'm infected.
Donny caught COVID.
Yep.
But he's fine. He's dealing with it like a champion. He's good. We're good.
I got the phone call from my mother this morning. I know I'm a pain in your ass, but I want updates. I want to see how you're doing. It's like, Mom, I'm fine. If something changes, I'll let you know. Like, we're good.
Right now, we're all good in the hood, Mom. All right, before we get too far and deep diving into all this wonderful crap that we got going on, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a 5-star review. That way we can get bigger audience and all that wonderful stuff. Other than that, what is happening? Donny, besides having COVID, man.
That's about it. Just
how
laying
long?
around.
How long are you off for? Or how long do you have to quarantine?
Until I test negative.
Oh, shit.
So when do you go back for another test?
I'm going to go Friday.
Okay. So every week you're going to go and get a test?
Yeah, I get paid 2 weeks for it. So
okay.
They built in 80 hours of sick pay for COVID into everybody's payroll. So
right on.
We're covered. Yeah.
Well, that's good. You got a couple, enjoy the couch time.
It's like running rampant through my shop right now.
Oh, shit.
I found out one of my welders tested positive. One of the other welders went home early yesterday because he was running a fever. It's like, great.
Well, dude, that sucks, man. Well, now you'll have the antibodies and you'll come back bigger, faster, stronger.
Yep.
Better. You'll be right.
And then like 8 months that I can't get it again.
You'll have the antibodies for like 8 months or something like that. But the way it's kind of going around.
It depends. I mean.
Right.
So here's how most from what, man. All right, we got to this is a very slippery slope. So I'm going to say I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. I'm just going by hearsay and what I am reading about this. YouTube, do not yank this video. Everyone knows I'm on here.
We're
just
not doctors.
Everyone knows I'm on here just shit talking. That is it. I'm going by hearsay. From what I hear from people who have natural immunity to it or that build natural immunity to it, they kind of keep running into it. So they constantly keep having. So that's why they have a 6 to 13 times better chance of not getting COVID again, if that makes sense.
But
and that's from the one study from Israel.
I don't necessarily, my personal opinion, again, I don't believe that because there's different strains. So if that's like saying you get the flu, you won't get it again for, X amount of.
That's just the one study
I know.
that I hear from Israel. And I know.
I think they're wrong.
And I know. I hear you, but I don't know. I've heard one person that I know that they test for antibodies, they caught the original and then I guess they caught the new Delta variant, but they never knew they got sick. All they did was get their antibodies tested again. And their antibodies was weakening. And then all of a sudden they came back with stronger antibodies and they're like, oh, you must've had it again. And he was like, I didn't know that. And they kept, and they kind of did that again. So I don't know. That's all I know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's here. That's all I know. I'm just going by that. All I know. So, Donny, let's get some. Did you learn anything weird this week? Anything weird, unusual? What's the wuzzle for you this week? Dead silence.
When Rice Krispie treats don't taste like anything, it's very disheartening.
Aww.
I chew it it's like. It tasted like nothing.
So it's like a rice cake. It's like a rice cake then.
Like with no flavor.
Is it is it still sticky?
Yeah. You can feel the texture, but there's just no flavor. I'm like, I could not imagine living like that for the rest of my life.
How sad is it? Like Rice Krispie. Wait, hold on. First of all, is Rice Krispie one of your go-tos?
When they're there.
And I'm glad you fucking said something because I need to look something up before. Keep going
there. I don't. It was just like, I could go for a snack.
Homemade Rice Krispie treats are fucking
That's
legit.
A different story. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maddie
These are just the the generic Walmart
store-bought
brand,
ones.
you know.
Yeah. Maddie
And
makes them.
they're not terrible.
She makes those bitches homemade. They go in like a day. They don't even stand a chance.
I like it when they're made homemade because like they can be a little bit more buttery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I feel you.
I dig it.
I dig that. I dig the buttery texture of that. Speaking of butter, got a friend. He makes his own
butter.
He makes his own can of butter. Hold on, man. Real quick. Sorry, before I get into this, remind me to bring up butter again. I got to take this phone call. All right.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about the little delay. We had a straggler that had decided to come along and interrupt our flow. Hello, young Jamie, finally for joining us.
Like my grandpa is fucking awesome, and he just like shows up out of nowhere. He doesn't tell us at all. He just knocks on the door and he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
I know your grandpa's a rambling, gambling man, so I get it. I understand.
And he was just in Iceland last week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We'll get
Karen.
All right. We'll get all that in a minute. We'll try to touch bases on that later. All right. So anyways, I have a friend that makes can of butter, Mr. Donny.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives us a couple of sticks, but he doesn't know how to measure correctly. So does everyone know what a normal stick of butter weighs?
4 ounces.
Besides, of course, my wife.
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah. 4 ounces of a stick of butter. He goes, here you go. Here's 2 sticks of butter. And it's just like these chunks. Do we weigh them? And they're exactly 4.20 ounces a piece. I was like, yes, it was meant to be can of butter on these. So
yeah.
Am I being heard? Yes.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
No, dude, you're fine. So just don't like the texture of anything. This texture sucks. COVID sucks.
Mm-hmm.
At least you're off for a couple weeks, big guy.
Hopefully you get your taste back soon, because I've heard that that's the most fucked up thing.
Yeah.
Like you can deal with the cold and shit like that, but not being able to
And
taste anything.
it's really just like a fucking gnarly head cold at this point. And I'm tired as shit. That's about it. You know.
That's good. Jamie, besides Grandpa showing up late on magically.
What's the wuzzle?
What's the wuzzle, brother? What's going on?
The New World. Fucking the Amazon game that just came out.
How is that?
It is so good. Because
so
I was a part of the closed beta that was open world and stuff, and an open beta that was open world and their war game mode, which is 50 versus 50 players on just one server, and it's fucking ridiculous from a technical standpoint and everything because of how much math goes into battling, because there's a lot of knockback and a lot of different stuff going on. It's not just like World of Warcraft where it's just like, oh, debuffs and people get stunned and stuff like that. Like there's a lot more physics that go into it. And so it's just, I've been excited about this game for like a year and a half, 2 years, and it finally came out and I'm just like, yes.
Colton got a game, but that he was playing on the computer, but I'm not sure what it was. It might be that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is it a free to play or is it a subscription based?
$45 was what I paid, but that was like pre-order to get into open beta.
Nice.
But I want to say it's just a $60 game.
Okay. I wasn't
And
sure.
there's no subscription. There's microtransactions for cosmetics and stuff, which is a better business model nowadays than doing subscription based. But so because like World of Warcraft doesn't really have microtransactions besides some mounts and a few pets. Mm-hmm. And the most they can make off a player for that is like $200 at most. Mm-hmm. But with microtransactions and adding cosmetics constantly, they can make fucking grands off of single people.
So basically it's like a big pyramid scheme now.
Pretty much. It's Amazon. Nice. What are you expecting?
Oh yeah. Amazon's gonna run the world. Let's just be honest with it.
Fund that next rocket mission.
Oh geez. On his huge giant blue cock that flies into space.
Some mental stuff besides that, but I'll be all right. And had a good conversation last night, so everything's fine.
Everything's all hunky dory and good.
There will be some clips early next week for that stuff. So
cool. Yeah, I gotta talk to you offline about that as well, baby. What's the weird shit you learned this week, my dear?
Do you want the good and the decent, or the completely fucked up and morbid? I'm gonna go good and decent first because
let's go good and decent.
Okay,
that's what I was expecting.
Well, yeah.
No, I was just expecting you to have that moment of like. That's why I was just like,
I there's things I'll share, but I'm not going.
Exactly
that way. So I have learned, hanging out with my dad here last couple days, that air fryer bacon is motherfucking legit. Really? I've always been kind of leery about putting it in there because of the grease and everything. Well, my dad's 65, loves this fucking air fryer. Like we talked him into getting one, and with everything going on, it's like his godsend. So I'm over there, I'm working this morning. He's like, hey, I'm going to make some bacon and some fried eggs and bacon grease. Do you want some? I'm like, oh, dad's fucking eggs and bacon grease. Fuck yeah, I do. Boom. So woo, it's not October yet. So fuck off. And he was like, I see him. I'm at their dining room table working, and he leans back like from the kitchen, and he's like, that's air fryer bacon. I'm like, get out. So crispy.
How do you make your bacon?
You put it in the air fryer. We had a griddle, and like there was a point in time when I would make 2 pounds of bacon at a time. So that big ass griddle was my fucking godsend.
Yeah.
It broke, it shot shit. So it's just been in a skillet.
That outdoor griddle, that tabletop griddle I have, that's one of the best things. I love cooking bacon on, to be honest with you.
Okay. Also, air fryer. Dad puts his hot dogs in the air fryer.
Really?
I swear to God, it tastes like a ballpark hot dog, like something you got off the constant rotisserie where it's just awesome. And then he air fried the buns. And again, I'm eating lunch.
It is a similar cooking style. Like I boil mine.
Well, I know I will never eat a boiled hot dog again. That was
I do not like
insane.
So I don't like boiled hot dogs. I'm not a boiled hot dog guy.
I don't like microwave hot dogs.
Easy. It's easy. I can fucking throw it on high with electric burners, and I don't have to worry about burning the house down. It's like one of the few things.
That had to be the best damn hot dog besides like an official ballpark, like when you're at the game hot dog.
Yeah.
It tastes like the best rotisserie hot dog
ever. Like ever. It was. I have to be in the mood. It did. I have to be in the mood for a hot dog, but it beats hot dogs on the barbecue grill.
So is your next thing gonna be bacon wrapped hot dogs in an air fryer?
It very well could be. As long as I air fry the buns.
It would actually get so crispy. And if you get like some thin slice, like
So he put
Farmland has that thin slice jalapeno bacon.
Yeah.
He put garlic bread in the air fryer, and it was the crispiest fucking garlic bread ever. I'm like, what the fuck?
Saw someone making bruschetta in fucking air fryer, and I was just like whatever, sure.
That if we ever buy a new oven, I want an oven that is just an air fryer. Like that shit it changes your life.
We had one of those in culinary school. It was like a $60,000 oven.
Okay, that's
it was like it wasn't a commercial level oven, but it was like for a rich person's house. That shit was ridiculous.
They sell them at Home like they have one. They've brought them down in size. You can go to Home Depot for like $1,000 to get like a double oven with an air fryer. I think it's crazy.
This one was like a fridge door that you use on it. It was huge.
Yeah, like you can get.
It was all like computer ran. It had a little touch screen and everything. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Like you can get one from whatchamacallit at like Home Depot. I've seen them now for sale.
I was asking about the
Blackstones.
See,
yeah.
Oh, dude,
the outdoor Blackstone was built. You can get those with built-in air fryers.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't you?
Yeah.
God, I need to hit the lottery.
I was asking how you cook bacon though, because in the oven is our method, and
supposedly the
awesome.
oven. Okay, so if you look up the best way to cook bacon, the oven method is the best way.
Personally, that's why restaurants use it and everything.
Meh.
Personally, I don't like oven cooked bacon. Personally, if it's cooked on actually the best way to cook bacon is if you ever have gone down to Crown Candy, or if you follow Mick Jagger on Instagram or the Twitters this week, because they just played, or last week they played at Scott Trade Center. The Rolling Stones did.
Mm-hmm.
Twitchers?
The Twitters. The Rolling Stones played in St. Louis.
I don't know who the Twitters are. I know Rolling Stone.
The Twitters, as in, oh my God, Jamie, shut up. You're. Anyways,
What?
I'm just gonna hop right over that. And not even just. I'll just pretend like that didn't happen.
Is that like a fucking nickname for them?
No, for Twitter.
For Twitter.
For Twitter.
What
Twitter.
happened with Twitter and Rolling Stones? I thought those would be on
Nothing.
opposite sides.
If you have followed the Rolling Stones on Twitter or Instagram, as
I
in
thought
the
they were too
Twitters.
old for that.
No. Obviously, you're too young for the Rolling Stones. Or Twitter.
He went to Crown Candy.
So he went to Crown Candy. There's a place in St. Louis called Crown Candy. They have a BLT sandwich. Actually, their shakes are phenomenal. They have a BLT sandwich that has like a half
No,
a
it's
pound.
a pound.
It's a pound of bacon
Yep.
with 2 pieces of lettuce and 2 pieces of tomato.
It's huge.
And they cook the bacon in like a cauldron.
Isn't that just pork butt at that point?
Well, no,
It's
Or is it
Just
just
slice.
slices on slices on?
actually
just
it wouldn't be
slices on
butt,
slices.
it would be belly.
it's pork belly,
So-
but yes.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yes, but yes. Look at you. God,
She
you-
called me out.
you were getting the sex later for that comment. Woman knows her meat. So
apparently not. She chose you.
yeah, 'cause I have good meat. So, but no, there's like they put like a pound of bacon on this BLT, and it's fucking delicious.
Jesus. Yeah.
But it's made in a
Never-
cauldron.
never
I've
been
never
there.
made it in a cauldron. You've never been there.
Never been there.
How have you? It's one of the things growing up in St. Louis you have to do. You have to go to Crown Candy once.
I know. I've never been there though.
What
Go
do you
during the
mean by
daytime or you're
cauldron?
gonna get shot.
Yeah.
Like a pot, like a big fucking Dutch pot. They cook
Cast
it.
iron.
They
They just
cook it like
like-
a big cast iron.
They boil it or they just fucking
it's-
toss it around in it.
Kind of, yeah, like in its own grease. They just basically cook all.
Jesus.
Yeah,
All right.
and it comes out crispy fucking bacon, man.
But air fryer bacon, guys, try it. Air
And-
fryer hot
I'm done.
dogs, try
Which
it.
one's better, air fryer hot dogs or air fryer bacon?
I couldn't pick. Both of them are definitely game changers.
So you've had your experience with smoking and stuff. Have you done candied bacon?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We almost burnt our house down. So
Yeah,
that's a no go.
So good.
it is really
So
good. Like
good.
lacquer bacon.
It was good, but no, I will never cook it in the house again, like ever.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, we
outside.
did. I did it in the smoker. I smoked it with a bunch of brown sugar and everything.
Yeah, I'll
around
do it. I'll do it in the smoker again.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you want my morbid wuzzle?
Yeah, switch your mobile wuzzle, baby.
Decisions suck.
Yeah.
Especially when those decisions involve your loved one for like 50 years, and kind of ties in with my next wuzzle. Like, or do you guys know what a DNR is?
Mhm.
Okay, like
Do not
you know.
resuscitate.
do not resuscitate.
yeah.
So if like you are beyond freaking repair, do you want them to resuscitate you? So do you have a DNR? Like, would you agree to be resuscitated and kept alive on machines?
No.
I would not either.
Nope. Mm-mm.
No, I don't.
Do not.
At
keep
this
me-
point, at my age, yes. If I was a little bit older, probably not.
So-
like basically for DNR is if you are going to be a vegetable.
Or if you
Yeah.
could not, if your vitals cannot sustain on their own and you have to rely on a machine to either pump, your breaths for you or your heart or whatever, is that how you would want to live? My
Mm,
answer is fuck no.
I would say no.
So,
Mm-mm. Not at all.
and then the last thing I learned is that bucket lists are seriously important. Seriously. And it's even worse when somebody finds a bucket list that somebody made not too long ago,
Oh,
and that person's time is coming to
That's-
a quick end.
that's
So
gonna
and
suck.
and you're going through this list and you're like, oh my God, okay, well, you could check this off there and you could check this off there. This won't happen. This will never happen. So it kind of got him and I thinking, and him and I went over kind of like a version of his bucket list and things he will do to carry out those that can't be met specifically by her, but he's going to do them in honor of. So
Nice. That's awesome.
I think those are important. And that's
Yeah.
what I learned this week.
Grandpa did the same thing. Grandpa, Jan was very much of a homebody and very much just didn't really want to travel all that much or anything. And fair enough on her. That's just the way she was.
That's the way she wanted to live her life. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. And whenever she passed, grandpa got an RV, started traveling, started doing everything. And part of her bucket list, even though mentally she knew that she would probably never do it, was to go see the waterfall in Yosemite where her son works.
Nice.
And he was able to hike up to the top of it and everything and sprinkle some of her ashes into it.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing to check off that list. Those are important things to do. Do cool things.
Yeah.
Do cool
And
things
since
before you
then,
have
he's-
arthritis.
Whenever he started painting and everything, he's did a whole painting of that landscape that me and my sister hiked up whenever we went to go visit and took a picture of. It's like Egg Rock or something, and the waterfall is like just behind it. And me and Allison got a picture of the whole landscape, and he painted that in memory afterwards.
That's cool.
Another thing that I've learned from all this personal shit that I have going on is whatever, you're not guaranteed any time at all. There's no set time. Don't even like the little things might seem trivial and you're gonna, like hold grudges and shit like that. It's not worth it. You really need to appreciate the people you care about while they're here. Good times, bad times, whatever. If you can't let that shit go, you are going to kick yourself in the ass for the rest of your time. You know?
Yeah.
And do what you can. Like if you have a goal, fucking if you have a like I would, before I kick the bucket, I would love to go to Greece. So somehow, some way I need to make that happen in my lifetime. Just go do it. Fucking.
The first sponsorship of this podcast will be a travel agency. By the way, if you're a travel agency and you're looking to sponsor a podcast, the Lost Lizard podcast is currently looking for sponsorships.
No, just yeah, shit sucks, but everybody has their own way of dealing with things. Support is huge. This guy has been awesome here with me the last week or so. He hasn't bitched or complained. If he has, he hasn't done it around me.
So there's been no bitching or no complaining.
No, not at all. Yeah.
There's no reason.
I was about to say, I feel like I could say that for him.
I can't bitch, moan, and complain. The only thing I can do is to be here and hopefully just keep the mood light enough that no one loses their mind. And I'm hoping that I'm doing that with sometimes bad jokes that I could be cracking.
Yeah, don't do that right now.
The bad jokes. Wait.
I can't right now.
All right, I'll wait for those jokes will come out some other time.
I was about to say what your mother-in-law called you. I was like, I can't do that on YouTube.
I can't.
She's called him quite a few things, and then they actually both like stood up for him today. It was funny as shit. So.
Oh, they stood up for me today?
Yeah, you said like I guess they like the other son-in-law.
Oh yeah, that was they did that.
And they're both even mom like eyeballs got real big, and she's like, "That's not true."
It was funny, but no, when I tell you that story, man, that will be a room dropper, man. That was a pretty fucking funny incident, one-on-one moment in front of the entire. It was a moment that only I think I can get away with.
Yep.
Like definitely. So I'll tell it sometime and we'll get it down.
Crystal doesn't understand that part of my brain completely yet. Where race jokes, not like racist jokes, but jokes about race and stuff, I don't have a problem with. I've grown up around everyone. It's like it doesn't bother me. I was around sailors, yada yada yada. And so like we were hanging out with one of her friends and me and her were on something and just vibing and stuff. And
Jesus.
And her friend shows up and he was a darker guy and he started like playing music and stuff. And at one point it just kind of went like black in the room. I was just like, can't really see you, but thank you for showing us this stuff. And like that's all I left it at. And like 30 seconds later, I was like, I didn't mean that in like a racist way, by the way. And he like
If you have to,
And he
if
was
you have
just
to
like, "What the
reiterate that
fuck?"
you didn't mean it that way, then
I've-
you're automatically hanging yourself at that point.
I've been in rooms and have said I've had that happen and just say ignorant shit to my buddy, like a buddy of mine.
You would say
This
to
was the
anybody.
second time I met this dude.
Oh yeah, I'll just say, like I know I got buddies, so I'll do. I don't think, and it's not racist. It's not racism. I just the stereotypes that I find funny on all across the board when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah.
It's the stereotypes that I will poke fun at because I'm like, because most of them are funny because they're true. Let's be honest. White people can't dance. White people do have most of the wealth. Shit like that. Like my father-in-law has my father-in-law has a fancy umbrella on his patio that has lights.
Umbrella?
Yeah, like a patio
Oh, okay.
umbrella that has lights. And someone was sitting down there and smacked her husband. It wasn't me, it was another couple that was there. Smacked her husband and went, "We're buying one of these. I know how much paid for it." I looked at that person dead around and went, "You can't afford it. You don't have white people money." And that's how I handled it. And then everyone just stared at me and they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "You know how much this umbrella costs?" And they're like, "What do you mean?" I told them, and they went, "Yeah, we don't have white people money." That's a white people money move. That's a power move.
I wish I had the ability to know what wet white people smell like. Because I've heard that from other races.
Wet
I wish I
white people.
Write that down
Yeah.
as your topic. Maybe. That's a maybe.
Yeah,
I got it. I
yeah,
got it.
Let me write that down. All right.
Yeah, I've heard that before from black guys. They're like, "Yeah, you guys smell when you're wet."
White people smell when they're wet.
Yeah. I've heard this from multiple people.
Never heard of that before.
I've got nothing on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dive deep in that one. Dive deep into that one. Whew. John, let's put the vape pen down.
Yeah.
All right. Where were we?
That was the end of the wuzzle.
Oh, is it my turn?
I guess.
All right.
If you have to go.
Yes.
So I didn't really learn here. I got two things real quick. First one, I've kind of noticed this as I've been walking through the park through this summer, and I'm finally going to come out with it because I think I have enough data in my head to consider it a good thesis. When you're walking in the park and you say good morning to a gentleman, 9 times out of 10, that gentleman's going to be like, "Good morning." When you say it to a nice lady between the ages of, I don't know, 60 and blue hair, whatever that age gap is, whatever you want to put it, they will always say hi as well. They think it's the greatest thing in the world that it is a bright, sunny day.
Yeah.
Anything below than that, I'm going to blame social media and national media as the hashtag Me Too movement. They think they are going to be Me Too'd as soon as you say good morning to them as you're passing by them. And they usually give you the dirtiest fucking looks. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe it's you. Or you could just be like me and not fucking say hi to anybody.
Usually
what
that's
I mean.
what
Like,
I
in the-
do
in the
not like.
past-
I might
In
like.
the past few months, I've been told that I look very approachable, which I would hope so.
Yeah.
Because before in like school, I felt like no one would want to talk to me just because like big gauges and just being like "fuck you"
Yeah.
to everyone.
I'm just saying maybe it's just me, but most of the ladies between like, I don't know, you go walking by and they're just like they are angry.
14
Dude,
to like
40.
or whatever.
Like the 45.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, dude. So when you get a little bit older, most of them are more hello. Like they'll kind of say hi.
Yeah,
But-
I'm saying like by your age, I'm just like, nah, I
Oh, by
feel like
my
they'd be
age?
fine.
By my age, it's like 1 out of 5 that will say
Yeah,
hi back. Lower than that, though, it is no. They are just waiting for you. They're like waiting for something bad to happen. I'm just walking by and saying good morning. I got the Rolling Stones going on in my headphones. I got a little Bob Seger. Don't mind me. I'm walking through. Nothing.
yeah. Like,
it's just weird.
I
I'm like,
get
why is
that,
everyone at
but
a
like,
9?
it's also like I have my friend Teresa who, whenever she talks about going on walks, she's like, "Yeah, I always keep my mace gripped in my hand. I have a knife in my boot, and all this stuff, and it was because she was abused when she was younger.
I'm
Oh, that's
yeah, I
interesting.
get that. If you have trauma, yeah, I get that. But
Yeah.
if I'm, if it's,
Yeah, she's like one of the
9:30
people that I heard after hearing Nirvana or Kurt Cobain talk about feminism, because he was like, my sister and my mom can't go out on a walk and not be scared. I can. And she was like the first person I heard talk about her own experiences, like after
Yeah.
learning more and more about that. And it was just kind of like, oh, all right, I need
But
to
here-
not be an asshole.
I get that, but I'm just saying, if it's 9:30 on a Tuesday morning in one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
most boringest places
And
on the
in
planet,
a park, in a
in a
public
park?
park. Yeah.
you're okay. Relax. You don't need to. No one needs to be at a 9 all the time. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
Like, take a deep breath, relax. We're all going to be okay.
Oh,
I
for
hate
sure.
that word.
What's
Relax.
Relax. I know. Well,
No, 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 no.
I'm pretty sure the last couple weeks you've heard too much of it
together.
together. All right. Here's the other thing. There's my last thing I've learned. And I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm going to bring it up and we're going to get this put on recorded and it's going to be put out there for infantry or infinity, whatever, infantry, whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm not even correcting you.
I know. I found out this week my wife is a Disney princess.
A Disney princess.
Oh, I got
Disney
one more
princess.
level for doing that.
She found out
Oh.
she is a Disney princess because there is a show called Tots.
Tots. I knew Donny would laugh.
What? What
There
is
a
this?
there
I
is a
sent him a picture of it. I came home from my folks' house and was chilling out in bed, and I sent him a picture. He was down here. I'm like, dude, get out. It was on the Disney Channel. I've never seen it. I didn't even watch it. It was just the
To
fact
me,
that it
that
said
sounds
Tots.
like the fucking
I'll have that picture.
beauty pageant shit.
No, it was
is a
it-
cartoon of some
I
sort.
think it was a
Okay.
cartoon. I don't know if he still has it or not. I was like, get out. I'm a fucking, and he's like, does that make you a Disney princess? I'm like,
Yeah, I thought that was like a code name for the fucking beauty pageant girls.
Nope. There
Ugh.
is a, I think, did you text it to me or did you send it through Snapchat?
I think I texted it to you.
I
Yeah.
can't.
I might have Snapchatted. I don't
I
remember.
think
I
you-
don't remember. I can look.
I
I
can't.
also found out that your
All right.
guys' son is just Sheldon
Which we have two. Which one?
Colton.
Oh,
He's just
Colton.
Sheldon dressed up as Thor.
Oh. Because he's just so overthinks everything.
He's a little Aspergery.
A
I
little
must have
bit.
sent it Snapchat.
I think you
because I
sent it
don't have
Snapchat because I can't find it.
See, I have this wonderful option that I can see all of the pictures we've sent back and forth. So
Yes. So no, but there's a show that's Tots on the Disney
I
channel.
don't know what it
Disney
stands
Plus.
for, but it has the little abbreviations and everything like T.O.T.S. I'm like, woo, Tots.
I'm like, oh look, tits of the show. Look at that.
Disney, we will be accepting sponsorships. I'll wear your tot shit.
I don't think Disney's gonna sponsor a
Yeah, probably not.
podcast that plays.
I don't think they want me as a Disney princess.
I'm just
anyway.
thinking of like a Big Mouth show named Tots.
you know, I mean, we play, sex toy prices right. We tell people to go F themselves a lot. Vaginas, stuff like that. I don't think they want to sponsor us.
There's
We
been
might-
a few things over the last few years where I'm just like, oh wait, Disney produced that because it was so vulgar.
They are starting to, since they acquired all that Fox.
Yeah,
stuff,
exactly.
They really have kind of upped their game into.
It feels
being-
like they have an obligation to
So
feed towards that also.
yeah. All
At
right.
this point.
Before we start moving into some weird shit in the news and stuff like that, I want to talk spaces real quick. Excuse me, reverb. Real quick, couple things. Congratulations, everybody. We have been doing me and Donny and my wife, Jamie, you just got here. We have been doing this for a year now. Look at us. Congratulations. We hit our 1 year mark. Which-
How have things have changed?
It's really
Yeah.
weird and how so much has changed since we started this. And the crazy thing is, I didn't think we were going to get 100 downloads, much less 2,500 downloads in this year. So thank you for everyone that's listening. Appreciate everything. Hopefully bigger, better things to come in the future for it. So thank you for all of that. Second, we got to talk about the Fall Fatty Challenge. real quick. We'll just do this real quick because I got a lot of stuff I want to get into. Starts. All right. I got two things. Do you want to start it on Monday or do you want to start it on October 1st?
If I had a vote, I would say Monday.
Yeah.
But that's me.
Donald, Monday. Jamie, cool with starting it Monday.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start it Monday.
I'll be back Monday, so that works better.
All right, so we're gonna start this thing Monday. We're gonna start documenting everything through TikTok and Twitter and everything starting Monday, going all the way through November 1st. Everyone knows the rules. Everyone knows the stipulations. Correct. Exercise every day. Follow a diet every day. Have to take at least 4 classes. Donnie, we know you're taking softball and kickball.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I need to ask that off air. You're fine.
Okay.
Because there is a cat yoga class, but it kind of interferes with our scheduling. So
it's on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well,
Wednesday evening.
Yeah, we might have to. That's fine. We'll talk. If we need to move scheduling, we can do all that stuff too. Because I think there's a couple of classes I'm looking at that might be on a Wednesday, on a recording day as well.
Yep.
We'll just figure it out.
So we'll just figure it out when we get to that crossroads.
Communicate.
Just make sure we're all communicating and everything like that. Everyone knows if they lose, what they have to eat. I'm going to throw in a stipulation because of personal matters that's going on with my wife. My wife is now null and voided from any punishment from this. Deal?
Yeah.
Got it.
And just so we know,
we are still on the hook though for
I
one
looked
chip
up the
challenge.
prices of the chips. It's gonna be like $120 if we lose.
Ouch.
If one of us lose, you only need 4 chips.
Oh, I thought it was 5. I thought it was 5 weeks during October. 5 episodes.
5 episodes through November. It's every episode through November.
November.
Yeah. So 4 or 5. So it's 5 chips. So it's like, I think it's $6 a chip, isn't it?
20.
Ooh. Don't lose, boys.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it all out. Don't lose. I ain't gonna lose. So other than that,
I found a 6-pack for a little bit cheaper though, so I might just order that.
That's
if
cool.
we end up losing.
All right. So if we all, I do not want to eat that fucking chip, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, me and Crystal were looking at videos of it, and it is horrible,
gnarly.
And apparently, she did the one last year, and her friend almost threw her up from it.
Yeah, I would. It would probably literally put me in the hospital.
And one of her friends, like in the video, is like, "Don't swallow it." And both of them just like, "Nah."
You have to eat it. Eat the entire thing. You have to eat for every episode through November. If you failed this,
I would say you guys are allowed to have bread or milk or whatever on the side while you eat it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't think it has to be you have to suffer and you don't get anything to.
I'll have whipped cream.
Something.
Whatever you got to do, big boy.
Related.
Whatever you got to do to ease the pain, big boy.
As slap bet commissioner.
Instead of keeping ice cream, I just always keep frozen whipped cream because I like spoonfuls of it every once in a while.
That makes sense, dude. That's
like
not a bad snack.
Right on.
I feel like Donnie can relate.
All right.
Definitely.
Moving on. We can all agree that you should never, ever hit a woman, right?
Correct.
Unless
it depends.
Unless she's like trained or your size and you have to defend yourself, you should probably never, ever hit a woman. I'm not saying they don't give you reasons not to hit them, but you should never,
given the right circumstance,
ever hit a woman. Correct. Like, you know, there are those one-offs. We can all agree as gentlemen and as a lady.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Jamie?
I mean, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like if she's like,
there was one time where me and my sister were fighting and my dad fucking grabbed me by the throat and was just like, "We're done with this. You're too big."
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and like fucking
Okay, listen.
Scared
I'm not
the
saying
shit out of me to this day.
Yes. But if China, like the wrestler China, if she was beating the shit out of you, defend yourself. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Even though she's no longer with us, but I'm saying
a woman of
There's
that
a crazy
stature.
old man in town that tells stories about fucking China in the 80s.
Something like that, but we're moving on, Jamie. But we can all agree. You should never hit a woman, right?
No.
Now, does this constitute as a reason maybe as you might hit a woman in this case? Say your wife of 3 years decided to FaceTime call you while she was getting fucked in a hotel parking lot. Would that constitute as hitting her? I mean, I didn't hit her. I wouldn't hit her, but it might be a reason.
I know some people that are into that.
Jesus. Yeah, I get that. I know that too. I can see that too. This,
like my best friend right now, his girlfriend's a cuck. She likes watching him fuck other stuff.
Cuddling.
Oh yeah, we learned that a couple weeks ago, didn't we? So this guy, his wife called him while she was getting fucked in a parking lot as she was cheating on him. And he had his buddy drive around through hotel parking lots until he found her.
Did he beat the shit out of her or something?
He beat her.
He
got arrested.
Punched and kicked his 32-year-old spouse.
Yeah, I'm not saying this guy's right for doing it, but the reasoning might be there, but that's fucked up. Why would you FaceTime your fucking significant other?
No shit.
That's a cunt move right there.
Definitely.
That's the part. Like, that's ultimate fuck you, is it not?
I don't know. I think I would find a way to get even. You know what I'm saying?
You know it. That is the way my brain went as well, my friend. I like this.
How
guy,
can I make you hurt even more than I?
Like this dude is an asshole for punching this woman. I get it. There's a good significant reason why you punched and kicked your woman. I mean, that's some ignorant fucking shit. That's what would you say, babe?
I said cunt move.
That is a cunt move.
I don't think he should have beat the shit out of her. Like, I kind of agree with you guys. Like, I would have been like, oh yeah, well, how you like this or something, you know?
I think I would find a way.
Or I would have just dropped it and been like, whatever, go out with the trash.
Like, do something to get evens or ahead. Like
that is seriously a dick move though.
A sister, a mom,
grandma,
somebody close. I do know a dude who slept with a grandma. So yep, I do.
Hey.
I mean, it's kind of
into that sort of thing.
I mean, it's not a great reason. I mean, it's not a great reason, but my God, what a bitch for doing it.
This might be seriously fucked up. But like my thought is this is why the recording suicides happen. Shit like that.
Jesus. Because of bitches like that.
Like that's where my brain always goes. Is like that's the reason people commit suicide on live streams and shit is because of shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah, because of women that FaceTime their significant others while they're getting from another dude.
Just like different stuff like that. Just people doing that stuff because they're like, nah, whatever. Let's see what happens.
They're just cruel.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's worth taking your life over. But
no, I don't think it's.
I don't think anybody is. No offense to anyone, but like
no, but the one that went around last year of the guy shooting himself in the head with the shotgun, it went over like all over TikTok and everything. That was like he was on the phone with his girlfriend and she was like, "I'm breaking up with you." His mom was watching the live stream at the time and everything, and was like, "I'm done," and everything. Hung up the phone. Had a shotgun next to him for some reason
because he was playing this.
Boop, and done.
Well. Thank you, Jamie, for bringing down a very light podcast that we like to try to keep. You know, now that people were probably listening that they weren't thinking about doing something like that are now going to go do something like that. So thanks a lot for bringing that up.
Hopefully not.
Please do not do that. Please contact someone. Contact us if you're thinking of something like that. I will talk to you. Please talk to somebody. Jeez, Debbie Downer. Talk about a Momoto Venom killer.
Their domestic violence is wrong. Like either way, women beating the shit out of their dudes or dudes beating the shit out of women. But as a woman who has been in a physical fight with a guy, like you come at me or like if I hit you, I expect you to swing back. But I'm gonna hit you with every fucking thing I have. So yeah. I literally got into a bar fight with a guy. This motherfucker, I had a skirt on and I was on a date. So the guy who I was on a date with, ultimate fucking dickhead Gary fail. This other guy put his hand up my skirt. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I lost it. I stood up to him like, dude, this guy's big, but I'm probably gonna get hurt. But you know what? Fuck you. Don't fucking touch me. And the guy I was on a date with was just like, I'm like, cool, dude. I got this. Like, watch how fucking stupid you look now. Wham! I fucking clocked this guy as hard as I possibly could in the face, and it hurt him.
It wasn't me. I don't know who.
No, it wasn't him. I don't know who he was. Some dude that fucking put his hand
I was
right
at
up,
the date,
and he didn't like try to grab twat. He like won't like just hello. I'm like, wow.
Jeez.
Now we're gonna fight. Don't fucking touch me.
That's a good way to find out how fucking fast you can travel to the floor,
Well,
my friend.
I mean that he got hurt, but
Good.
and then he came back. I was like, go ahead, dude. We ended up getting like thrown out of the bar. I don't even know what the fuck happened to the dude I was on a date with, but peace out, little pussy bitch. I got it.
All right. Now let's flip the coin from one gentleman beating his wife to one lady beating her husband because she didn't want to cuddle with him.
Oh,
I'm not playing with you guys.
okay.
I can't make this shit up. Would you like to play Guess the State?
Florida?
Bingo.
Ohio.
Ayo,
It's
ayo.
Florida.
They're both good though.
We're both good states to pick from. No West Virginia stories this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, sissy.
Sorry, sissy. I mean, even though we can talk about the guy who needed to kill his parents to get the demons out, but no. So this young lady,
Oh dang.
oh yeah, she looked like she could fuck you up.
Dude, she looks possessed.
Hold on.
No shit, dude. Like the demon is real.
Oh yeah. You don't cross a woman like that.
Nope. So
I'm glad she
Miss-
found someone
Miss,
finally.
Miss Ant, oh, let me tell you something, my friend. This story gets very quickly, very deep, very quick. So Miss Anthony, of 45 of Florida, was in bed when her boyfriend came in and wanted to cuddle. She said no. And then the argument pursued. So she hit him with a fan and cut the back of his leg.
Nice.
So she got hauled off to jail. The best part about this was she was basically already out on probation for domestic violence back in February on the same man who she was told to stay away from.
She must do something right.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. I can't imagine what it can be.
What does he look like?
They don't have a picture of him. They only have a picture of this nice young lady. As you can see, I would not mess with her because she scares me.
She's terrifying.
Why do people, men or women, go back to somebody that is, you always hear that. People are like, oh, he didn't mean it. So he's like, oh, she didn't mean to beat me with a fucking fan pole. Yeah, clearly she did.
But I love her.
No cuddles, bitch.
But like, just because you didn't want to cuddle, like,
Right.
I mean, first of all, obviously you guys weren't sleeping in the same bed for a reason. She didn't want you there. And then you had the audacity to go in there and cuddle with her.
Right.
And I get it. We all know what cuddling leads to, don't we?
Yep. Every
And-
time.
Sitting there all nice and comfortable, just enjoying each other's company. And then all of a sudden, someone has a penis on their thigh.
Yep.
Yep. How'd that get there?
That's weird,
How'd that get there? Okay, let's see.
or someone's a hot dog bun. We all know how it goes.
Yeah. The oldest trick in the book.
I want to know how bad the gash was on the fucking back of this
Why do you
dude's
think
leg.
I offer to give massages so often?
That is the cheap way into having sex, Jamie. We'll cuddle. That's the way to do it. We'll cuddle.
I know you're full of shit when you say that.
Yeah, but so do I.
What if I honestly just wanted to cuddle, which is odd, but
I would cuddle with you.
Which is odd.
Which is, my wife's not a cuddler, and that's great because that means I get my own blanket. I can get my own side of the bed. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, we share the same bed. It's fine. Just saying, she's not a cuddler. It's fantastic.
Mine, on the other hand, is the exact opposite.
And you,
I cannot sleep with someone on me at all.
I can't either. I get hot. Like
Yeah.
it is too hot to fucking cuddle me. Like even after sex, like I don't understand the women. They're like, oh my God, hold me. No, dude, like get off me. I'm fucking sticky and gross.
Sticky balls off
I'm
me.
fucking
Like,
sweaty. I'm
high
sticky.
five. We're like, hey, we did it. Yeah, fuck yeah, it was
Fuck
great.
yeah.
And then I go my way, you fucking go your
Yeah,
way.
I'm gonna go
Don't
smoke a
cuddle
joint.
me. Exactly.
Exactly. I'm gonna go fucking get in the shower. I'm gonna go smoke a joint. Maybe
We might
eat a
lay there for a
delicious
minute,
cookie.
like, oh, you know, but we're not like, oh, cuddle. No,
Yeah,
don't
right.
touch me. Like
Yeah.
you were just inside me. Why the fuck do you need to cuddle me?
I'm sweaty. I'm sticky. I'm
That's
fucking.
also the other
need to
half.
catch
that
my
John
breath.
is gross.
You know, fuck that nonsense.
I can't
Get off
imagine
me.
John after sex.
Oh, it looks like I just went. Oh, I'm there to do work, son. I'm sweaty. I'm just like a fucking gorilla ape, just.
Please don't make that sound.
I'll do the Tim Allen.
No.
I've only been with one furry girl that wanted me to like growl in her ear.
That's a
That
no.
was weird.
That's a little weird.
Just
I don't-
touch.
Yeah.
Just a touch.
All right. Let's play Guess the Story. All right. I'm going to show you guys a video, and then I want you guys to guess the story. All right. Hold on. Let me back this up. All right. Are you guys ready for this?
Oop.
That's right, Jamie. Ooh wee. You're going to fucking say that here in a second. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeesh.
All right, let's play Guess the Story. Now, as you're seeing, it's just a nice parking lot.
Oh no.
Oh.
And then out of nowhere,
Ow.
just
Fell off of a balcony.
Wait,
No,
you
she
didn't
was
go
trying
back
to
far.
rappel down. It's like she was trying to rappel down.
doop.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. As you can see, the nice lady survived. This is in Taiwan, by the way. The nice lady survived. She only had, I don't know. So I want you guys to explain this one, and then I'll go around and you guys can guess the story. I don't know what constitute as a minor back injury, because that's what they said in the article, that she only suffered a minor back injury and only had to spend a couple of weeks in the hospital. What is a minor back injury that you spend a couple of weeks in the hospital?
There isn't really one. Like you fuck up your back, you're pretty much screwed. You could have like a bulging disc. That might be minor. It hurts like a motherfucker,
I
but
was about to say, like, still.
yeah, a couple of weeks in the hospital. Like
That's
you're
what, a couple of weeks in the
bruised,
hospital.
cracked, sprayed. Like that looked like she fucking broke something. Like I'm shocked she's still sitting up.
Yeah. So she survived. She's okay. She's
Okay.
So Donnie,
Donnie's face.
I know.
It looked like she was trying to rappel down and like, because it looked like she had a piece of a fucking sheet in her hand.
mind you,
Yeah.
this was in the news. So what do you think the story was? What do you think the headline was?
Him or
Donnie.
okay.
Then I'll go to Jamie. Then I'll go to you, baby.
Woman falls from balcony.
All right. What do you? Okay. I'll go with that. That no crazy snow story.
No, I it doesn't. I mean, she was in her underwear. Was she sleepwalking? Like, what the fuck happened?
All right. So you like sleepwalking lady falls from balcony.
Yeah,
Right.
All right.
yeah.
Jamie.
Crack whore gets shoved from roof.
Possibility. Baby.
I was thinking more like wife came home, mistress made a quick escape.
My wife
Quick escape.
is on the right
That's like
path.
an onion title.
Yeah,
That's like
dude,
an
I wrote it.
onion
I wrote it down. Like wife came home, mistress escape quickly.
It's an onion title for that.
Oh,
Real title: Half naked woman falls off balcony onto car during steamy moment with boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Lady was having sex on balcony. Railing gave way. Off she went. Fail.
I have that somewhere.
Did you see it? Oh, you got
I'm
the
saying that sound.
Oh, I forgot we have sounds now, Jamie. I forget about that. Oh, as soon as she falls, Jamie, that's what you need to time that one up to. You know. Hold on. Let's see.
Why is it so far?
Here. Hey, Jamie, hit that one I made you pull.
Oh.
Ooh wee. Would you fucking Hold on. Here you go.
Oh.
Wait. Dude. Oh, look. Oh, hey, no music. Turn the music off. Hey, we'll get copyrighted. God damn it. God damn it, dude.
If it's under 5 seconds, it's fine.
I don't know. They'll pull it before then. Don't. So they'll pull it forward.
Oh my god. That was good.
Damn.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, god damn.
Okay. Do you have another one of those? Because that was kind of fun.
So I do have this one. It's not nearly as good.
Ooh.
I don't. Oh, that's Dr. Pimple Popper.
I love that shit.
That's a nasty one. He's pulling out a fucking banana cyst. Let's see. Where is it at? This one's fake, but I do not.
Okay.
I do not have anything else but that. But I do have this, and we'll actually let's start about fucked up because this might something that might hit, or it's a little fucking weird. But we always need to make sure. How would you react to this? If you had a loved one that passed away and you go to the funeral home to open up the casket at the funeral and it was the wrong body.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yep. So some South Carolina, some sisters went to go bury their lovely mother. Got to the funeral home and there was a stranger in the box.
Oh boy.
How do you react to that?
Did they confirm that their mother had actually passed?
Yeah, their mom. Their mom
okay.
passed away. They just went to go go to the funeral home to start doing everything, and that's on her.
Holy shit!
Not it.
We
So you know,
cremated the wrong body.
At some at some places there's multiple rooms. You know, like so you could have multiple wakes in St. Louis. They are.
Yeah.
You could have.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know, like this wake's here, and then someone else is like down the hall in another room. So I mean,
yeah,
that I can I can't see them fucking that up, but like I've been that person to walk into the wrong room.
Yeah, they didn't walk in the wrong room. There was just a wrong body in the wrong casket.
Did they fix it?
I don't know any of these people. I thought they were supposed to be family.
I went like
here.
this. I went like this with the headline. I read about 3/4 of the article and went, I can't do this. I went these. I don't. How do you fuck that up? Like, boy, Mrs. Jones just.
I like Donnie's thought where they're like, so we only had 2 in today. You either get this body or you get some ashes.
Oh
yeah,
no.
like can you imagine screwing that up? Like sitting there and be like, that's not Mrs. Jones. Well, then who's in the urn?
Right.
Like
I would.
Who the hell is this? Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed.
Ooh, that would
This
not be great.
Have I told you about my family members who who were joking about doing a line of their dad?
You mean like Keith Richards accidentally snorted his dad's ashes?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
we were in the back of a church though, and just all of a sudden, one of my cousins, I guess, it pulls out a pack of cigarette, and in it he has his little straw.
Yep.
And everything, and just started acting like he was doing lines out of the sandwich baggie of ashes of his dad.
That's
Oh no.
Keith Richards did that. Keith Richards did a line of his dad's ashes.
Tried to imbue himself with his powers.
Yeah. So I mean,
I would do a line of my grandma.
Let's be
the power of knitting.
Like, let's be honest. Keith Richards, every time a musician passes away, he goes through the awakening. Like he's absorbing powers.
Mhm.
Did you use ashes like protein powder?
No.
No.
Nope.
Well, you know what you can do with my ashes when I passed away? Just push me in a douche and just run me through one more time. That's it.
Gross.
You can do it up the
Sipped all
ass,
the
so it's a
teeth.
little
Dude,
bit
the look.
cleaner.
If you're watching on YouTube, man, you have to see the fucking look my wife just gave me.
First of all, douching is not what they think it is, and it's not recommended. You kill the natural bacteria in your vagina, but that's my medical side speaking. So
Okay.
Yep.
And then yes, there is
fucking
that. But
disgusting.
That's what I was
Alright.
saying. Just do it up the ass. It'll be a little bit easy.
No. If he wants me to creep meet him, that's fine. I'll go spread him on the river or something. I ain't fucking running him through the twat again. God damn.
no, she knows what to do. Just drop me off in the fucking river. I'll find my way back to the ocean.
Which is fine.
Ain't no thing.
That's
to
what
do,
you
man.
want. That's what you want.
You know.
My dad has had a fucking morbid one because he was like, if I'm on like hospice, just set me up with scuba stuff. Let me dive down to the Farragut, or not the Farragut, the Spruance or whatever the fuck his first ship was. They decommissioned, and he's like, let me go sit down there and just drown. And I'm just like, what?
Just going to sleep, basically.
Like, fucking crazy motherfucker.
Your dad's insane. All right. Now that you've ruined the Debbie Downer again.
How is
Jesus,
that a
now-
Debbie Downer? It's
Talk
just
about
my
a
crazy
momentum-
dad.
Just a momentum killer. All right. So let's talk about
I've been
things that
told
we.
these things since I was 6 years old. You get to live with parts of them.
That's
I
true.
know. All right. So let's talk about something that we can't have for the next month. And it is my wife's favorite time of the year.
I was gonna go grab a bag of Doritos
Halloween.
earlier because I want to have my last splurge.
That will be
We
tomorrow.
plan on doing the same.
We're doing that
so-
as well. But yes, Donald, Halloween. And what comes with Halloween? Halloween candy.
Everything.
Fuck yeah.
So
Cheese
candies,
balls, popcorn balls.
every candy. And then we got Christmas candy, Thanksgiving coming. It's bound to be a gluttonous fuck. I need to get down to 235 so I can kind of put on like 5 pounds for the holidays. I'll get back down again. That's my job. That's
We'll
what
do
I'm
it.
doing. That's what I'm
We're
doing.
good.
I got 10 pounds, 11, not by 11 pounds to lose. Kind of took September off a little bit. Hope you
Is
don't bite me in the
there
ass.
open
Anyways.
doors for Thanksgiving? Maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll see. Yeah, well, definitely. All right. So candy.com released the top Halloween candy, everyone's favorite Halloween candy by
Reese's.
state. Of course, Reese's is top up there.
In what state?
And they do it per state. They also did the
Oh,
overall.
yeah.
They did
There's
overall.
been some weird years.
So
I've
they
seen
did by
that map over
so
there.
they broke it down by state, and then they did overall by America. You want me to do by overall by the states first?
Yeah.
So the top, we'll do the top. I'm gonna do the top 10.
There you go.
We'll do the top 10. They have them right here. The top 10 America's favorite Halloween candy. You guys want to guess?
It's-
Oh, you're on your face, so you can't guess it. All right, number 10.
Kit Kat is number 4.
eh.
Nope,
Fuck. All right.
not even in the top 10.
Yeah, that's sad.
I know Heath Bars is not going to be up there.
No.
No.
Yeah.
All right, number 10 is candy corn.
You can shove that nasty
Ugh.
shit
Ew.
right straight to hell.
Gross.
I'm fine with candy corn, but still, like, no,
I
it doesn't need to
hate
be up
candy
there.
corn. Like I can't. It makes me just.
It makes me fucking nauseous.
Blech.
The thought of candy. It's the thought of biting into a piece of sugar wax does not fucking sound thrilling to me.
No.
Ugh.
I like the pumpkins a little bit more.
It's still sugar wax.
Yeah, I know.
Number 9 is Tootsie Pops. I'm okay with Tootsie Pops. Tootsie,
Eh.
They're all right. You know, it's my go-to sucker
do
if
not
I'm gonna
like
stick something
suckers.
in my mouth.
Do not like suckers, really.
Number 8, Snickers.
I'm down with some Snickers.
It's one of my favorites.
Number 7, Hershey Kisses.
Eh,
That's fine. They usually grab the fucking weird flavors though. Like just get normal ones, you assholes.
With the Hershey Kisses.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
either that or the
ones
one
with
with-
the almonds are fucking delicious.
or the one that has the white and the chocolate. White chocolate.
That's
and
what I
the
mean.
chocolate.
Don't give me fucking
The
white
striped
chocolate.
ones.
Oh, you don't like white chocolate? I do like
Don't give me
those.
white chocolate. If you
Huh.
do, I want to fucking egg your house.
You don't like white chocolate, huh?
Not at all.
I
Oh,
love
wow.
white chocolate.
I do like do white chocolate covered pretzels.
White chocolate peanut, like the white chocolate Easter eggs with
Mhm.
the peanut butter, the Reese's ones. Those are-
Oh, dude, those are legit.
You guys are fucking weird.
All right. Consider you're the only one who says the only one doesn't like it. You must be the weird one, my friend.
I
Don't
fucking
make us
love dark
weird.
chocolate though. Like
So do
I
I.
will
No, everyone.
eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like cooking chocolate. I'm fine with.
There's a jalapeno dark chocolate that they have at the store. It's fucking
It's like
delicious.
cacao or
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit, I
it's
think
so
it's
good.
called. There's
All
I
right.
dark.
got a habanero one back there.
Number 6, Sour Patch Kids.
Eh.
Yes. What do you mean?
I don't know, man. I'm not a Sour Patch Kid guy.
You don't really like gummies all that much, do you?
That is wrong because number 5 is one of my favorite candies of all times, and it is my
Oh.
wife's favorite candy.
Hell yeah.
Hot tamales.
Fuck yes.
Gross.
Oh,
Are you
no.
serious?
I can't
Fuck
stand the
that.
cinnamon flavored candies.
Dude,
Ugh,
I love me some hot
Fucking hate
tamales. I
cinnamon.
do.
terrible.
What do you
I-
have some?
I fucking
Yeah.
love those things. No, I thought he did. You just see me look at him. I'm like,
Yeah,
are
I
you
was
busting
like,
out
what?
some- Are you busting me out some hot tamales?
No, I'm just getting my Kool-Aid. My cup ran out. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the thrill.
Sorry to
Number-
disappoint.
Sorry to disappoint. Number 4 is Starburst.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see
I'm
that.
fine with that.
All right, number 3, M&Ms.
yeah.
Now, is it just M&Ms in general, or do you
Have
think
guys
it's
gotten
I think
these
I
yet?
think it's
Yeah,
general.
M&Ms.
Like it could be all flavors of M&Ms, but M&Ms as a group.
You
Is
get the
number
little mini
3.
bags of the
Yeah.
originals or like the peanut.
You can get the they have the mini bags of all the different flavors, but I think that means M&Ms in general,
the M&Ms
know,
in general?
Yeah.
like all of them.
Do me a favor. If
Skittles.
anybody wants to get me something nice, or they're like, "Oh, John likes M&Ms," it's the peanut butter M&Ms that I like.
Mhm.
You can send those by the gallons come
Pretzel, the
November.
pretzel M&Ms
Until
are the
Monday.
Fucking.
These
You-
are
hey,
ridiculous.
November
It's
1st.
a mix. It's a mix of the classic peanut butter.
He
and
doesn't like
peanuts.
nuts though.
I don't
He
like
doesn't
nuts.
like nuts.
What?
I don't like nuts.
Do you like nuts in your brownies?
No.
No,
Why? It's so good.
he doesn't like
No,
any kind
I
of
don't like nuts.
He'll like peanut butter and all that shit, but he won't do.
I'll eat.
He'll eat
So
a Snickers.
I'll eat a
You like
Snickers.
nut
I
milk?
like. What's that?
Do you like
Thank you.
the nut sauce, nut milk?
No.
He likes peanut butter.
I like peanut
but
butter,
we don't
yeah.
buy the fancy shit because the only person in the house that doesn't like peanut butter is Cart.
Butter.
So,
Yeah.
which is cool because if he goes trick or treating with his buddies, we get all his fucking Reese's. So
Right.
Nice.
Which
He doesn't
is-
like peanut butter that much.
he
Yeah.
doesn't like peanut butter at all.
That's weird.
But he will
So-
eat peanuts.
Yeah.
All right.
Weird. Number 2 is Skittles on this list.
I agree. I like me some
So
Skittles.
Reese's is number 1.
Reese's Cups is number 1. Do you ever hear the story about Reese's peanut butter cups?
Racist peanut butter cups?
Yeah, the guy who invented or came up with Reese's peanut butter cups.
Was
I
that
thought you
Reese's
said
cup.
racist.
no
Reese's.
Reese's? Was that the was that on Foods That Made America? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
so like they had like Food Wars or Food That Made America. The guy who used to work for Hershey's Chocolate, and then they fired him. So he
Yeah.
went off and started making his own candy, and then he started selling.
Like Reese's.
He came up with the Reese's, and was using Hershey's chocolate. So when they find out about it, instead of shutting him down, they're like, "No, we just
We're
want
on to something here. How
Ins-
about we,
we'll just supply your chocolate. We're the only person that can, instead of buying you or suing you, like Mr. Hershey was like, instead of buying you out or suing you, I want to give you an opportunity to grow your company, and I will, as long as you buy your chocolate from us, then we'll allow to keep you doing it." And he went, okay. And then come to find
That
out,
would never happen nowadays.
No.
and then come to find out, Reese's took off and started doubling Hershey
Hershey's.
bars
Yeah.
sales.
Jesus. Yeah.
Like,
But
it was
if you're a food
All right.
person at all, that show is really fucking cool to check out. Like it's really neat. And
All
they-
right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
They
Sorry,
had,
Mix, all right.
they
Sorry,
had
Matt.
the Pizza Hut and Domino's battle and like shit like that. It goes in depth, dude. It's pretty cool. If you like any kind of food stuff, like they had the shit from way back when, like Bird's Eye, and how he figured out how to freeze. You know what I mean? Like he came up with how to keep that shit like frozen. It's interesting. So if you like food,
have you guys seen Squid Game yet?
Oh, I did.
Hold on. We'll get into that in a minute. Time out. Don't over jump anything, Jamie.
Okay.
All right. So, Donnie, you live in Texas. Your top 3 candies are Starburst, Reese's Cups, and Sour Patch Kids in Texas. You all right with those? Kentucky for young Jamie.
Yeah, I was about to say this is gonna be a weird one.
Reese's Cups, Reese's Swedish Fish is number 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I knew.
And then Hot Tamales is number 3.
Way to go, fucking Kentucky.
Cali, do Cali real quick.
California. Reese's
And then West
Cups,
Virginia.
Skittles,
And M&M's.
M&M's. West Virginia is Hershey's mini bars, Blow Pops, and then Hershey's mini bars again.
Okay.
West
All right.
Virginia, like West Virginia, we really need to have a conversation about your state.
They're the most against socialism, and it's the most socialist looking on that list.
What's Missouri, babe?
Missouri, the wonderful Mo is top 3. Milky Way.
Okay.
Gross.
You don't like Milky Way? What the fuck is wrong with you,
No,
Donnie?
not
How do you
really.
not like Milky Way?
That's like bottom of the barrel for me.
It
Are you
is.
out? Really?
It's such a
what's your-
shitty moose.
It'll
What do
be
you
one
mean?
of those last things out.
What's your top then? Like if you were gonna go to the gas station and buy a candy bar, what would it be?
Snickers every time.
Okay.
All right.
Or like Take 5.
Yeah, those are really good. The Payday is where I usually go. Like for high school, I lived off of Monster and Paydays.
Paydays. So number 2 for us is Almond Joy.
I'm in.
And then number 3 for Missouri is Hot Tamales.
Hell yeah.
So that's
I'm
the
content with
Halloween
that list.
candy for all
Didn't.
June. All right. So your Squid Game. Sorry. I was going to let my wife fucking erupt into this anyways.
Did you watch it all?
No,
have
I
not
just keep
watched.
seeing stuff about it.
Have you heard
and
about
I'm
this?
just like, what is this? It's like the number 1 show on Netflix ever, and
It's-
all this shit. And it's like, what the
Okay,
fuck?
Not
I've
for the
never
weak of
saw
heart.
anything about it.
It is not for those people who are sensitive, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say snowflakes. If you are politically fucking correct, you are not going to want to watch it. So don't ruin it for fucking everybody else, and just stay away from it. It is no, I'm dead serious. You fucking cunt people out there that are like, I don't like it. Take it off the
Yeah.
air. Fuck you. Okay. Don't watch it. Simple. Skip by the motherfucker. So it is a Korean series. Okay. It's dubbed over. It's kind of funny sometimes because they do voices and fucking sound effects. And it's literally a death game. So they pull these people that are like in the most financial fucking ruin ever. So you owe millions and millions of, they call it won, obviously, because it's Korean currency. So they pull these people in to play 6 games. Okay. It's games that they played in Korea when they were kids. One of them is red light, green light. You know, it goes. So if you survive those 6 games, you get all of the money at the end. And you're talking like, it's probably like $1 billion in our currency.
I think they said it was like, so
it's like
hear me out.
45 million or billion
It's
won.
it's like
to them.
it's like $45
Yeah, if
billion
it's-
dollars they win.
That's what I was about to say. If it's
And they have to play
45 billion,
6.
then it's basically 45 million.
So they don't have any idea what they mean by if you win and pass all the games until the first one, which is the red light, green light. And people start like, as soon as this big freaking tall robot chick says red light, you stop, don't move. So if you kind of move, she fucking blows your ass up. Like you're getting a fucking Uzi in the goddamn head, and they show it all. It's like,
Nice.
"Huh, fucking right. So I binged like the first 3 episodes. I had to get up and go to work. I'm like, fuck, man, like I have to go to bed. I'm like, I must watch more. So I finished it. It's awesome. It kind of fucks with your head. You know, it's the mind thing. So it's a little bit of the second Hostel, where those people get paid to like they have the special card and they get paid to like torture people. It's a little bit of freaking The Ring, and like a little it's really good. You know, if you can get past the dub shit, and I got Colton into watching it, you know, so
yeah, I even saw that like Razer, the like computer accessory company, shared something about it, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like
it's really good, and it seriously makes you fucking wonder if shit like that is real. You know what I mean? Like I know everyone's like, oh my god, it's just a show. How do you know? You know, these underground places, it's remote. Like you have no idea where you are. None. Zip, zero, zilch.
Yeah.
Everyone's faces are covered except for the contestants, and you're known by your number. You know, you definitely got to check it out.
Have you ever looked into Red Rooms much or anything like that?
No.
So Red Rooms was kind of like it's a weird thing because it's never been proven like concrete that it was a thing.
Wait, are you talking about something real, or are you talking about a TV show?
This is real, yeah.
Dude, wait, time out. Because if you're going to go down some morbid rabbit hole and just like completely kill the mood of the podcast, stop talking now, because we don't want to hear.
All right.
Okay. We don't want to hear about some sucking.
It's kind of like that, where it's these people just get trapped and like people pay to torture them.
So
okay,
like
so hostile in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard was that going to be for you to explain?
Because
simple.
Because it's hard for me to talk about it in saying that it is a real thing, because it's just basically a deep web. What if it happened on the deep web? We'll never know.
Well,
it's one of those things.
There's a whole bunch of shit we'll never know if it's real or not.
Like
exactly.
I guess a premise of that show is how far will you go
to pay your debts
for money? Like, that's one of the things I came out with it. You know, I might do some pretty shady shit, but I don't think I could do half the things that some of those people did.
That's a big deal for filmmaking in Korea specifically, because there is such classism.
Yeah, I think I want to. Korea. Well, I'm gonna start selling pictures of my feet. That's what I think I'm gonna do for money. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen?
Whatever, you go get a pedicure first.
You know, show you my callous, cracked, dried out fucking.
Go get a goddamn pedicure first.
With my overgrown nail and just
stop.
Just man feet.
Definitely check out Squid Game.
If you're into morbid, weird shit.
Or if watching Doom Patrol.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I wanted to start that. It looks fucking awesome.
They need to hurry up. The one I'm waiting for on HBO Max is Harley Quinn. I fucking love that goddamn show. That stupid really animated show is insane, and JB Smooth as Frake the Plant is hilarious, and the guy who does Bane on that show, I can't help like the way they have the character Bane written on that Harley Quinn show is fucking insane, and it's so fucking hilarious. I can't help but laugh at it all the time. It's just over the top insane. You don't even have to be a comic book nerd to like that.
No, not at all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Let's wrap this thing on up now.
Wrap.
Donnie, hold on. Jamie, what weird shit do you have for us? But you want to wrap up now?
Nothing. I just wanted to be dramatic.
How do you want to ruin everyone's day?
I do have a
all right,
story.
Cool. Moving on. All right, Donnie, what's going on, buddy? We'll save that for next week. You just put that on the docket. All right, Donnie, what you got for us?
It's a pregnant woman story.
Thing.
Not a damn thing. Just
not a damn.
Feel
thing.
better, man.
Feel better with COVID. Make sure you're taking your vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
You mean don't do anything with the I or the.
I was about to say the
word.
Oh, by the way, Carter said that test sucked hairy ball sacks.
Geez. It did.
He said it was really. He said if he ever ends up with COVID, or if they ever think he has COVID, let him fucking sit in a room by himself and just feed him shit under the door. Like he will not do it again.
He was like, "Screw that." And I think Carter.
Is it like the up the nose test?
Yeah, like bad.
So Carter our youngest has a sinus infection, Just been battling it for a couple of days now. Since like I think Saturday, Friday. I think Friday, Saturday, Friday night, Saturday morning's been battling this sinus infection. He had a call into work, so we had to take him to get a doctor's note for it. And the lady's like, "Well, I'm going to test him for COVID. I'm going to test him for strep throat." I went, "Okay." Test him for strep. She goes, "That's negative." And you have to wait 11 minutes for the rapid test.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into the whole
No, please
COVID
don't.
test or anything like
I
that
don't
because
want
I
any-
was not nice, but I was nice. Anyways, so they do
Nice
the
enough.
strep test. They do the strep test. They shove the thing down Carter's throat. The first time the lady screws up the test, has to redo it. Carter is gagging or still gagging on it. So she goes to
Can you come out?
shove it down, do it a second time real quick. Do the second test. He shoves it down his throat. Carter goes, me being the not great role model or stepdad I
You
am,
got a soundbite of that.
looked at him. Jamie can go pull that
Yeah.
later. Me being the wonderful stepdad I am and not exactly an adult went, "Hey man, calm the fuck down. You're just practicing when you end up in prison." So
Just
on
sucking these
that,
dicks to pass the time.
that's it.
All right.
On that note, babe, you got anything?
I do not.
No
Not right now.
Scentsy, no
I
nothing.
haven't been keeping up with it right now.
Okay.
So,
Got it.
but yeah, you can still buy shit
Scentsy, tips and toes.
scented with a twist at scentsy.us. Christmas shit's coming out. I mean, like I said, I haven't paid much attention to it, which is bad me, but
Personal things.
yeah.
Got it. Donald,
You already asked Donny.
nothing. Jamie,
Yeah, nothing.
Cankle_eater.
got
as
it. All
always.
right. For us, lostlosers.com.
Oh, shirt.
We're coming shirts. It's blue season's coming back. Get yourself one of
Yeah.
those shirts. You get yourself
If
one of
you're
the lost.
also a fan of Buried Pleasure, merch is coming very soon. She
Hey,
ordered
hey.
stickers and
Hey,
everything.
man. Shut the fuck up, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You know how to interrupt a fucking wet dream, don't you? Quite possibly, you could possibly
was-
fuck up everything.
That was interesting.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Do us a favor. When you think about talking, raise your hand. We'll fucking call on you, and then we'll decide if we want your fucking opinion or not. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Holy fuck. LostLosers.com, all that wonderful stuff. Find us on Twitter at losers_lost. Find us on lost_losers_podcast. Jesus Christ, we'll call James. If you were a superhero, you would be the wet dream fucker upper. You know that? Jesus goddamn Christ. Holy fuck.
You would be the
I had
drug
a
queen.
wet dream for the first time not long ago. It
You
was
know
weird.
what? I bet you fucked it up too. On that note, I hope everyone has a good week. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.